what better place to randomly ramble about the coffee you just drank than in Bunnings? So I went to check out the cafe around the corner from us, just randomly on a whim, just a midweek sort of adventure, I suppose you could say. Place Project One, and they sell Veneziano coffee, and it was really good. I've driven past it a few times and haven't ever really stopped in or thought too much of it, if I'm honest. But I thought, while I had the spare time and the ability to go for an adventure, I'd give it a shot. And it was pretty damn good. I will not lie when I say that I'm not a huge fan of Veneziano coffee, but I think that's because it's just been made poorly at other places that I've had it. So I've got to give them props. I had it was a red bourbon or pink bourbon. I'll post a photo in here. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was delicious for single origin. It was really good. Very fruity, very citrusy, and quite syrupy, and had good body to it. It was nice. And then I had a blend that was like choc, nutty, and honey, and it had heaps of honey in it. It was delicious. It was really good. So they're definitely back on the board for me. I'll consider them next time I see them somewhere for sure. And it was a vibe in there too. They're like right on the Frankston Beach foreshore there, and they've got like an all-white shop and like the beachy sort of wooden table and chairs and wood throughout. It's very cool indeed. I'm glad I stopped there and went because it was quite good indeed. But that was a midweek thing, as opposed to what we're going to do on the weekend. We'll see. I think Tone Coffee in Paran is on the cards, so I've heard good things, and I think actually once upon a time, a long time ago, I actually went there, but didn't really pay enough attention and wasn't really in the right wasn't really, as deep in the coffee rabbit hole as I am now, so I didn't fully absorb it and take in the experience. So I'm keen to go back and see if much has changed. But while I walk around Bunnings getting lost trying to find some freaking light globes like an idiot, I thought I'd give you a little update. But yeah, I'll keep you posted on what we do, and we'll see where we end up and how we go. So I'll see you soon. Hello my friends. We're back again in the big old brew bar, I guess, the home brew bar. Gonna make a little old homemade flat whito latte, I don't know, something milk based, because why not? Just thought I'd do some chit-chatting about today's destination that we went to. So we went to Tone Coffee in Paran, not South Yarra. I mean, they're right next to each other, but it was Paran. Don't hurt me for saying South Yarra by accident. And it was all going on in there. There was a lot of people in there. We snagged a spot right in front of the coffee machines when we walked in the door. Other than that, there wasn't really anywhere else to sit because there was that many people in there. There was even a line out the door for the bathroom, which was crazy in itself. But the coffee was really good. My partner got a matcha. She was a big fan. Shout out to all the matcha enjoyers in the audience. And I got a pour over. I think I took a picture of the card, so I will put it up. It was delicious. It was really good. Lots of like strawberry, cherry, and then rolled into that like really rich chocolatey aftertaste. And it had this layer of acidity that was very interesting. It was quite acidic, but it was really nice. It was sweet and then into the acidity. Quite intense. Probably not an everyday drinker, but a good one to switch things up, I reckon. And then I had the Spro as well, and that was decent too. That was pretty good. It was just like a classic clean espresso. A little bit of fruitiness, nothing too crazy. Like there was no punch in the face of acidity or crazy like fruit layers. It was just clean and juicy, and it was a good drinker. So yeah, that was good. The cafe was pretty cool as well. I think for me personally, I like it when places are a little bit quieter. I do like trying the busy places. Usually a lot of the more popular places are crazy on the weekends. A little part of me kind of hoped that we were going to dodge some traffic because we went like an hour before they closed this afternoon. So I thought we'd sneak in and not get too much hustle and bustle, but that was not the case. So it took away from the vibe a little bit from me, especially because we were sitting in and like everyone was running around like headless chooks. But it was still really cool, and it's definitely a place I would recommend going to. It's right near the station as well, so it's like prime position. It's really good for people going into work. You got to go and try the coffee because I'm pretty sure they roast their own coffee, and they've won a few. Like they've got some little awards on a wall next to where you sit. I think they won Latte Art Championship a couple of times, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool that they had those out on display. But yeah, it was a good one. It was a good one. Not too hard to get to as well. I'm a fan that it wasn't buried in the depths of the CBD this time. It wasn't down the coast, but it at least wasn't right in the heart of the city, so it meant that it was a little bit easier to get to. We actually flew to Parkwood right out the front, which was awesome. And Tone Coffee's that more industrial, like inner city sort of look. It was pretty cool though. I didn't snag any coffee. I probably should have. I've got an almighty stash at the moment though, so I didn't want to overdo it because I've got a lot of goodies in this cupboard below resting. I've still got more coming, so, and I've actually got plenty in the freezer as well, so to use on this bad boy, the new edition. I didn't want to double overdo it. When I get through some of what I have, then I will for sure go back there and try the coffee because it was nice. Pretty chill Sunday. Sunday? It's not even Sunday. Saturday. It was a chill Saturday. I guess I'll just finish off making this latte. See if we can get ourselves some latte art happening. Chances are pretty low. I've been goofing it bad lately, but let's see how we go. I do actually need to go back to Owner in Brunswick. That would be a really good one to go back to, I reckon. And there's also, I can't remember if it's, hold on, I should probably look it up and find out what the name of it is again. I want to say, part of me says like Analog Coffee. What? What the fuck? Assembly. See, this is why I shouldn't say things before I look them up. Assembly. I do want to try that coffee again because I went there a while ago when I first got into coffee and I wasn't even anywhere near as deep down the rabbit hole as I am now. And I had a crazy coffee from Mexico from there and it was so good. It'd be also super cool to go to like the Zest Brew bar and get a little bit of content on there, but that might be a little bit cheeky, but you know, you never know. See what happens. The coffee community is super awesome and super cool. Everybody's super genuine and willing to help out, which has been awesome, especially if you have questions or things you want to know or different things you want to try, or, you know, find somebody that's already done it before and pick their brains about the results and whatnot. All right, I will do that and return momentarily. Oh boy. Well, the milk went off yesterday. I'm a sicko, so I'm just going to go for it. Could regret it, could upset a lot of people, but you know, one day, high quality milk, it is what it is. Sometimes ain't nothing to it but to do it. See what happens. Looking pretty good. Oh, somewhere I do really want to go is Maker, the new Maker store in the city. That looks super cool. That is for sure somewhere I'm gonna go, even if it's more of like the aesthetics and the inside of the place. That looks really nice in there. So I do want to get down there and check that out. The old milk steameroo. I think that went pretty good. I don't think it's gonna be too thick. Whoa, steam for dramatic effect. Keep it real. I was thinking about too many things at once. And I don't know how well you can see it, but I did a little heart instead. Perfect way to mark the end of the video. Delightful heart on the evening latte. We will see you in the next one and we'll see where we end up. See you in the next one.